is that moment again, the one you dream of every night. La seule chose qui te préoccupe, c'est la gloire. Le cheminement de la réussite, of pushing yourself further than ever before. But the true glory is in the shadows. Les sacrifices que tu fais, quand toutes les chances sont contre toi, when you can't push one more second, chase the glory. Visez haut.
U-Sports on CBC, presented by les championnats U-Sport à Radio-Canada. Une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada. Nike, just do it. Faites-le. Fox 40, celebrating more than a decade of the Fox 40 U-Sports Coach of the Year Award Program. Fier partenaire des prix de l'entraîneur de l'année U-Sport. Veriburn, medical supply partner of Varsity Athletics since 1979. Partenaire du sport universitaire depuis 1979. Barron, exclusive supplier of U-Sports Championship rings. Le fournisseur exclusif des bagues du championnat U-Sport.
Welcome back to the U-Sports Women's Rugby Championship on CBC. I'm Karen Paquet and I'm along with Amy. This is the third of our 4 quarterfinals today as the University of Queens, will take on UPEI on the road to the Mullinax Trophy. Today, what can we expect from this game? We have a strong, very strong Queens team who's showing up after winning the conference, the OUA, the Ontario Conference. They are showing here a full roster ready to take on UPEI, who is coming as the second of their conference in AUS. And they will battle each other in this third quarterfinal. We are going to see the teams line up. Today, the referee for this game will be from Montreal, Emma Gallagher. She will be assisted by Annie Kennedy and Jérôme Lévesque, as well as David Bérubé-Briand, who will manage the technical zone.
Great, yeah. Thank you so much, Karen, for all of this. And as we are now getting slowly ready for today's game, and yeah, as you mentioned, we are looking for a good game today. Both teams had a really great season.
We saw this morning in the first quarterfinal, we saw the first upset, seeing the Vikes win against the GGs. And then we saw a very strong performance from Guelph against Cinefex. So technically it is 2 upsets because Guelph was ranked 5th and Cinefex was ranked 4th. And Vikes was ranked 8th and GG's was ranked 1st. We will see you after this little break for the kickoff.
Faut pas se considérer comme à part de l'écosystème forestier. L'humain, il fait partie de la forêt. On a les équipements, là, aussi les infrastructures là, qui permettent de soutenir la recherche de haut niveau, très fondamentale, très poussée.
Les obstacles, je les vis comme un défi. À l'Université Laval, l'atmosphère ici est vraiment très ouverte de collaboration.
Ben, je pense que tout existe déjà et qu'il faut tout redécouvrir encore. I like the idea of seeing the human as part of the forest ecosystem. And we have great infrastructure for that. So we have high-tech lab for fundamental research.
What really stimulates me is to try to find the right tools. At l'Université Laval, we have a very collaborative atmosphere.
Everything has been already invented, but everything has to be rediscovered.
Hey U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
Unbelievable! History has repeated itself!
Get the stories behind the glory. Watch, listen, stream, read CBC Sports.
Welcome back. We are here in Quebec City about to start the third quarterfinal of the day. We will see UPEI face the OU8 champion, the Queen's Gales. In this game, we can expect a very strong performance from Team Yellow, and we will see the referee, Emma Gallagher, who will take charge of this third quarterfinal. I'm Karen Paquin, and I am here with Amy Paget. And we are absolutely delighted to be able to watch this game from my home in Quebec City.
And my home as well.
If you're new to this webcast, the conditions look great on the video. However, it is freezing cold out there. You can see the snow that was shoveled off the field yesterday.
And we are on. The game is now started.
Advantage, knock on.
And we start with a little knock-on from UPEI.
Advantage
We will
over.
see the advantage. And we can appreciate the speed of this yellow team coming through.
They're both going wide, trying both sides. We can see great runs.
Great hands from number 15, Jaden Walker.
Strong tackle from UPEI.
No!
And that looks good to me.
Straight down.
It looks like she had hands on this ball. However, she's done so illegally by probably touching the ground. Will we see the first try? Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Number 14, Mika Matsukobo in the corner. Queens 5.
They work really hard on both sides, we can see. And it led them to a great try.
It is fantastic to see the ball flow from side to side. The zipping passes. They were able to go wide, wide, and wide again. They tried to go in the middle, and I have to say, UPEI met them in that middle. However, they can't cover the field as efficiently everywhere. And we've seen a first try.
We're now seeing number 7, who's going to attempt a wide kick.
Gibson with her first conversion of the day. Beautiful from my angle. It went straight through the post, so she will add 2 points. And it is 7-0 in this third quarterfinal, opposing Queens to UPEI. And we're about to see how UPEI will attempt to pin them in their zone.
Long kick.
Long kick, well caught by, I believe, number 15.
Pushing strong again. Go it out wide.
The overlap is well used. And we will see the winger, the try scorer, go around and around. And she'll be tackled, but in the end zone. She will add Mika Matukobo another 5 points in 3 minutes.
About at the same spot as the first try. Again, going out wide. Really great run. You can see the speed.
Wonderful speed and agility. She swerved around the defenders. She really made everything look like she was in fast forward mode and everybody else was in normal mode.
Absolutely. And now we're going to see again number 7, Lizzie Gibson, attempting another kick to add 2 points for a team score.
Start on the line with me and run up with me so we keep everyone on side. If you're on the opposite side
Kudos
where
to
ball is
the UPEI player who really went and tackled Matukobo in the end zone, making sure that at least the kick was not going to be easy. If there was going to be a try, the conversion won't be easy.
Oh, and again, beautiful kick from number 7, Lizzie Gibson, adding 2 points for a team score. It is now 14-0 for the Queens.
Great strike from Gibson. What a way to start your quarterfinal. Full of confidence. Queens showing up with their capacity to use the outside and use the overlaps.
And now we're back again. Great kick from UPEI. I believe it was number 15.
UPEI not changing their style of defense with the wingers staying back for a little bit more time.
Oh, good run by the Gales. Number 5, Izzy Page. Again, good run. And the ball was kicked back by UPEI, but retrieved by Queens Gales. Good run again by number 6. And now we have number 10 running.
All the way through.
Good tackle by UPEI, stopping at the 15 yards line.
Gibson going in and the offload.
backwards.
The ball movement is impressive because it's almost as if UPEI can't really know who's got the ball. So they try to mark players, but the ball moves so much from hand to hand, in contact, before contact, after contact. It's impossible to defend for them.
And we had a penalty against the Gales, so we're now going for kick for touch for UPEI.
Can you take the line?
We've seen great runs in this
Inside
run,
the 22.
going all the way
Go
from
for me.
their zone
16
to
meters back, no further.
the
Thanks,
20 yards line. So we'll see here in this touch.
Lineup goes in the middle. Is well taken on the bounce pass by the 9. And they're attacking the midfield.
No one is
Great
onside.
control.
Stop.
Great
Right
catch.
in the hands of
Right
the
winger.
fullback.
Good catch by Jaden Walker. We can see again the Gals working hard, trying to get in, going wide to number 14 again. Mika
Can she get a hat trick? Yes, she can. Mika Matsukobo, a hat trick in 7 minutes. Does it get better than that? Wow.
And again, in the same corner, we're going to see another attempt at a kick by Lizzie Gibson. Getting ready.
I love this angle because I can really see if the kicks go through.
Again, we've seen good runs from the Gals going back there. UPEI stopping them, big tackles near the line. But the Gals went out wide again, and we had Mika Matsukubo running and hitting that hat trick. And we're now getting ready for a kick. And again, beautiful kick by number 7, Lizzie Gibson, adding another 2 points, already at 6 points for Lizzie Gibson after 9 minutes.
The best of women's university soccer is on display next weekend with the U Sport Women's Soccer Championship from Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario. Only on cbcsports.ca and CBC Gem.
And we are now back. Another kick by UPEI going straight in the Gales' hands. Number 15 working hard, Jaden May.
Advantage.
And the
knock
ball
on.
was dropped, recovered by UPEI.
This is a good place to attack from for UPEI.
Absolutely trying to run, but we have the Gals tackling there and there. They're going to go out wide. Good run, but also good tackle by number 12, Madison Donnelly.
Knocked on.
Going back to the advantage on the knock-on. We'll see a scrum for UPEI. Is this the first scrum of the game? I think it is.
Yeah, I think it is.
So we'll measure the
Take
packs
some
on
stability.
this in this moment.
I'm going to move that way when I'm ready.
Can see how they bind up. We can see how their height.
Bind.
This has to be the best
Come on,
contest in
please.
the game of
I need you
rugby.
bound at the shoulders at bind. Okay?
It's always the best when you see both forwards backs trying their best, pushing hard.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Hold here.
Now we see
Ball's
big
out.
scrum. It was taken by number 7.
So much space.
Inside the 22. They're working hard. Oh, and big run by number 1, Olivia McLeod.
This is better from UPEI. This is attacking. This is good rugby. Good ball conservation.
Keep the ball, good tackle, really stopping them at the line.
Roll 3.
UPEI going with the wiper technique. Going back and forth, left and run with big
Release.
pods
No
until
one.
something opens up.
Oh, and strong tackle from Queens.
No!
Backing them, but
They're still
UPEI
around
still
form.
has that ball.
Entry.
They earned the penalty, UPEI.
7 entry.
We'll see what they choose.
Choice. Choice. Shot called.
And they go for points. They want to take the 0 off the scoreboard. I understand them and I respect them for this. This is arranged that a kicker can hit in between the posts. So they'll attempt to put 3 points
You have 40
on.
seconds right now for your kick.
And as we know, if the conversion was to go wide, the ball remains live. So that's why you see all the yellow players being dispersed on the field to make sure they can cover everywhere, including the goalpost. So if the ball was to hit the goalpost and fall into the field of play, it would be still on.
Wide. Playing.
So the kick went out wide. Still a great kick, but recovered by
Inside 22.
Queens. And they're going to kick again to get out of their 22.
And she chooses to play it out and kick it away, which is a good
Keep
tactic
retreating,
in the end.
Good.
And again, we had a kick from UPEI. Retrieved by Queens, and now we have a
The
run.
swinger is electric.
Advantage. I want her number,
Arm up
please.
for the referee, so we have an advantage on the offside.
We have Queens going in the middle, but again, stopped by UPEI.
Backwards. Still playing penalty advantage.
I thought I saw a little knock on, but apparently
so
it
too.
didn't go knock. It did not go forward,
No advantage.
but we will
Back.
still go
Do we
back
have a
to the
number, Joe?
advantage.
Yeah, right here.
And we have Queens. They're going to go for a quick tap. Going strong again. Passing the ball. Big run by number 5, Izzy Page. Trying to go out
Advantage,
wide on the
two
right.
offside.
Good run by number
Advantage
7,
over.
the kicker. And going in the middle, and it's an
She'll dot it down herself, Lizzie Gibson. And I see that she really went for the middle.
absolutely straight.
As she's the kicker, she did make that effort. Great run. And great momentum. They really get their play going. They use the tight ball, they use the offload, and then they go wide, and they really attack the defenders when they're isolated. So they try to pick every little hole that they can find in this defense. They use their fend, they use everything they have, and they make the defense pay for every little gap that they can create.
And we're going to see now a forward kick by number 7, Lizzie Gibson. Straight in the middle.
I believe she could kick this one with her eyes closed. But don't do that.
And good kick straight in the middle, adding 2 points to the score. Good kick by number 7. Again, bringing the score to 28-0 for Queens.
Tickets for the 2023 Canada Live Vanier Cup in Kingston, Ontario begin at $20. Order your tickets to the biggest football game of the year by visiting vaniercup.com or by scanning the QR code on your screen.
And we are back again. A kick from UPEI to start this, and it's going to go out of bounds. We're going to see a line out
Please.
from Queens.
That's great. Thanks. Okay, just make sure you're staying 2 back. Just hold, please. Make sure you're staying 2 meters back, no further. When you're ready.
Queens line out deep in their half. Goes to hand. They'll set up a maul, and it's a fake maul. They faked me.
And again,
Good space for...
Backwards.
oh, the ball was dropped. Recovered by number 10 by UPEI. Paige McLean
No. I
working
need
hard.
at least 15.
Good tip. Again, moving forward for UPEI. Going strong with the forwards and the packs.
No.
Good run by number 8. Again, stopped by Queens.
A quick inside ball. But it is turned over as Gibson has locked her hands over it.
And we went for a quick tap, passing the ball to the winger.
That's fine. Just a knock on in the tackle.
On we
Advantage
have
over.
long kick to the other side from number 7. And now we have a run.
Good speed.
Good run by number 11 for UPEI, Rhea Johnston.
Straight off feet.
And they get the penalty on it as well. Someone tried to poach the ball with their hands on the ground or diving in the ruck.
And we're going to go kick for touch, bringing them just after the 10-yard line.
This is the closest they've been to the try zone.
Watch the front of the lineup for me.
And that winger looked dangerous.
Back booster. I want you in. I want you set. I want you already set.
So we have a line out really close to the try zone. And it's good. They recovered it. Pushing.
Oh!
Well set up in the maul. Beautiful maul. And they're in. UPI on the scoreboard.
Number 7.
Great push. That's bringing the score to 28-5. We'll now
Middle
see
of the numbers.
a kick from UPEI.
The power of that maul. It is tight, it is well set up, and it is going forward. This is a good display of rugby. This was pragmatic. This was efficient. And it led to points. Conversion to come. It is good.
Great kick by UPEI. Was out wide, but still got in. Good kick, and we now see the player running back. I believe that was number 15.
Points are now 28-7, but UPEI probably very confident after this well set up score.
We now have both teams ready again. And it's back on.
Advantage knock on.
Ball was recovered by Queens. They were going strong.
Back.
The way she kicks off is really precise. Like, it's very short
Advantage is over.
and it is meant to be contested and puts a lot of pressure on
6, stop.
the catcher.
6.
We saw here UPI kicking back. They were getting into their 22. The ball went back to Queens. We now have a run from number 15 out wide from Queens.
Pass fine, not held.
Got stopped at the 20 meters line.
Long pass and then the show and go for number 10.
Again, good run. Stopped by UPEI. We're going to see going back in the middle. Good stiff arm at number 4.
Big fan.
Grace Anderson.
Drop the ball backwards.
Oh, and number 2, getting there for a try by Queens, Riley Wojciechowski. Again, out wide, but really good run. Now bringing the score 33-7 for Queens.
Wojciechowski, who kind of got the ball and turned around and realized there was no one in front of them and just power straight to the line.
And we're going to see a kick by number 7, pretty much at the same spot as the other kicks. So Lizzie Gibson getting ready for conversion.
It was a scrum advantage, so if you kick it away and you're not under pressure, yeah. You have 45 seconds. Exactly. I mean, if you gain an advantage kicking your penalty advantage, then yes. But a scrum advantage, if you're not under pressure and you choose to kick, that's your advantage. 30 seconds.
Oh, and the kick just went just outside. Still a great kick from out wide. But the score will stay 33-7 for Queens.
Gibson won't be happy with that because she had a perfect scorecard so far.
Absolutely. Good kicks, always wide. And now we are back. We have UPEI kicking the Queens, caught by Queens, and instantly great run.
It's a good thing that they put great tacklers in front of number 15 because they keep kicking to her and she looks so dynamic.
Now when you have a kick that went out of bounds, it will be line out Queens.
Good execution on that. It did bounce inside of the field before it went out, which means that the lineup will be played where the ball came outside of the field of play.
Good catch by Queens. Going to the backs, going out wide on the right. But stopped by UPEI. Worked hard on the ground, and UPEI is going to have that penalty. So a penalty for Queens, and UPEI will get the ball.
An angle that you can test the strength of your kick. However, don't test it too much because it stayed inside. But the winger well wrapped up. The skip pass into space.
Good run.
Into the big open space with the fend, and the offload is good.
And we now have a run by number 13.
Rachel Cullum just stopped at 5 meters, but
number 4 working hard. UPEI trying to stop right at the try line.
And another try for Lizzie Gibson. Great run by Rachel Cullum. And equally as good support. I was surprised to see her pop up the ball.
It worked well.
And the whole team is right there, ready to play. And Gibson drives her legs over to get more points for herself and her team.
Absolutely, and we had good recovery from UPEI. But big runs by Queens, and we are now by Lizzie Gibson, the try scorer. The score is now 38-7, and we'll see now with this kick, they're adding 2 points.
Subs are complete.
And the kick went just outside,
Are the subs complete?
so they're going to go back in again. The score will stay 38-7. We're now at the 27th minute of this game. And we'll see both teams getting ready to start again. Kick here. There was a knock on by Queens. It's going to be scrum, UPEI. Second scrum of the game.
PI changing their tactics on the kickoff. I really like to see that. Changing their tactics to a more shallow kick in order to challenge. And it paid off.
We're going to see now both teams are in the scrum, both pushing hard. Really pushing hard, and we see UPI getting the ball. Inside pass and good run. Quick tip passes, going hard, getting stopped by Queens. Trying with the forward packs again. And we're going to come back to the advantage. It's going to be penalty for Queens, so UPEI will get the ball. And let's see, I think they're going kick for touch. And it is good, so we're going to see a line out from UPEI at the 20 yards line. They're getting ready. And good line out. Again, they're pushing in the maul. Good strength. But will be stopped by Queens. They're both pushing hard. They're still going. And penalty will be called against Queens. So UPEI will still have that ball. And going kick for touch. Super close to their try line.
They're really pressing. I like to see that. I like to see them challenge for the position on the field. When you get to play in those zones, great things can happen.
Oh, and the ball was retrieved. Try to push. They're super close to the try line. Working hard, stopped by Queens.
This is the game of power. That's where the Atlantics are good. This is what they like to do. They're a good team. They're physical. They can move. We're going back to the penalty, and the referee, Emma Gallagher, is talking to the captain because she probably doesn't like to see penalties given in this zone. So this could cost them something. So they better get their discipline right.
And
Go
we'll
to
see.
the line out again.
Yes, absolutely. And we're getting super close again to the try line. We're going to see what their strategy is. Again, line out for UPEI. And caught
Quick
the
line
ball.
out, good maul.
Pushing strong. And try for UPEI.
Here we are, second try for the UPEI Panthers.
Great strength there, which brings the score to 38-12. We can see they really pushed.
And then number 7 dots it down at the end of the maul. These are the tries that we call the forwards try. It doesn't really matter who puts it down. It's a whole pack effort.
And they're now getting ready for the conversion.
We can see that it is an area of expertise for PEI. They have a very good maul. It moves very quickly. This is so far the most efficient maul we've seen in the 3 games.
And we have the kicker who attempted a super wide kick, went just short of the pole. So again, the score will remain 38-12 in favor of Queens. We are now almost at the end of the first half, just past the 33rd minute.
And the key will be to, for UPEI, the key would be at this point to catch the kickoff properly and exit their zone. But they need to be ready for a shallow kickoff.
And it's on again.
Did not make 10.
We're going to come back to the middle for a scrum, UPEI scrum, straight in the middle of the field.
Wonderful attacking platform. You gotta split your backs. You gotta choose where you're gonna defend because he can't defend all the options. We can see here that they keep 2 people in the backfield, so they want to defend the 50-22, and therefore it exposes them on that right side. So UPEI will go to the left side.
Absolutely getting the ball after the scrum, trying to run, running hard, going back to the middle, stopped by Queens. And we're seeing UPEI trying to go more right, but again, stopped by Queens. UPEI numbers 15, Charlotte Branchflower, working hard, stopped by Queens. Good run, staying.
Good go forward. Way to stay on their feet. And the little chip over. And it bounces over top of that wing. And we'll see if she's able to go around her opposite number. Hard challenge in that rock.
The ball is now in Queen's hand. They're going in the middle this time. Number 12 doing a big run, Madison Donnelly. Still pushing hard. Now seeing forward number 5, Izzy Page, bringing her team 5 meters forward. The ball was dropped but recovered by Queens, and we're going to go out of bounds.
Good tackle to take the winger out of bounds.
But we're going to come back to the advantage. Just outside of the 22. And Queen still has the ball going out wide. Trying to pass it to the winger number 14, but stopped at the line by UPEI.
And that end the first half. Coming up in the halftime show, we'll have first half highlights and the scoring summary. After 35 minutes of play, it is Queens 38 and UPEI 12. You're watching the U Sports Women's Rugby Championship on CBC, and we will see you after the break.
Hey U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
Peu importe à quoi ressemble votre vie, vous pouvez compter sur nous. Pour la vie comme vous la vivez. Assurance, placement, conseil. Canada Vie. importe à quoi ressemble votre vie, vous pouvez compter sur nous. Pour la vie comme vous la vivez. Assurance, placement, conseil. Canada Vie.
They don't do it for the likes or for the shares. They do it for the fun of it, for the thrill, for the camaraderie, for the memories. CBC Sports, just because they love it.
Hey, U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team. U Sports on CBC, presented by les championnats U-Sport à Radio-Canada. Une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada. Nike, just do it. Faites-le. Fox 40, celebrating more than a decade of the Fox 40 U-Sports Coach of the Year Award Program. Fier partenaire des prix de l'entraîneur de l'année U-Sport. Veriburn, medical supply partner of Varsity Athletics since 1979. Partenaire du sport universitaire depuis 1979. Barron, exclusive supplier of U-Sports Championship rings. Le fournisseur exclusif des bagues du championnat U-Sport.
Welcome back to the U Sports Women's Rugby Championship. We are on CBC. I am Karen Paquin and I'm with Amy Paget. The second half of the third quarterfinal is about to be on its way. We are seeing the Queen's Gales currently dominating the score with 38 points. But opposing them is UPEI Panthers. They only have 12 points on the scoreboard. However, they have been showing little bouts of brilliance in their mauls. Their maul has provided them with 2 great tries in the far side. And I'm very excited to see what the second half is going to bring. Amy.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too. We've seen UPEI working hard with their forwards, pushing strong in the mauls, but also just in the midfield. And then again, we have Queens who kept going out wide. Really great runs by their wingers, also in the middles, and good kicks by number 7 as well.
Yeah, we've seen Queens show some fancy, expensive rugby.
Absolutely.
However, it has paid off for them. They have a winger, Mika Matsukobo, who has a hat trick, who has actually done her hat trick in the 7 first minutes of the game. And we also have Lizzie Gibson with 2 tries of her own, as well as 4 out of 6 conversions. So proficient on the foot as well as with her running skills. This team, this yellow team, looks very dangerous. They are capable of attacking in any parts of the field and any width on the field. They're moving the ball very efficiently. We haven't seen them kick much so far.
Exactly, and we're now getting ready for this second half. Really looking forward for it. We have both teams getting ready on the field.
And we can see on the screen Emma Gallagher refereeing this quarterfinal, having a chat with Taylor Perry, probably trying to figure out how to avoid penalties and how to maintain discipline in her ranks. Every referee being different, it is important to make sure that you know what the referee of the game is expecting in order to make sure that you can get your points.
And the second half is now on. We had a kick that was caught by Queens. And we are on the right side. Moving strong, stopped by UPEI.
PEI slowing the ball down efficiently at the ruck, committing numbers of player. They don't want the team to be able to do exactly this. Run into space. Number 4 with the line break. Grace Anderson.
Brought the team to the 30-yard line, getting closer to the try line. And we now see Queens again, working super hard on the ground. And now going in the middle, using those forwards. But good tackle by UPEI.
They've made a few switch. I'm trying to find which player has come off the field, but number 25, Robin Baker, is on the field.
Number 18 as well, Kylie Musgrove. Oh, and it is a try for Queens. Close to the middle. We'll see the team there bringing the score to 43-12. Just about 2 minutes after the start of this second half.
So the OUA champion are starting the second half in fashion. They want to make a statement right from the get-go of this half.
Absolutely, and then we're going to see again the kicker, Lizzie Gibson, going for the conversion almost in the middle. We'll see if another 2 points can be added to the score. And conversion incoming. And it is good. So we're going to add actually another 2 points for Queens, bringing the score 45-12. Another good kick by Lizzie Gibson, bringing this to 5 kicks made out of 7. Really good. And we are back in. Queens getting the ball. We've seen big passes. Big tackle by UPEI, but strong legs by number 6 from Queens. But the ball was recovered by UPEI, and they are now in Queens zone, trying to go to the try line. We have good run by number 12 from UPEI, Sarah Bain, working super hard. And we see here the tackle from Queens. They were able to retrieve the ball. And they are back in. We're seeing great work from both teams. They're both pushing super hard on offense and defense. And the ball was cut by UPEI, but we're going to come back to the advantage that we saw here.
That's too bad. That is really too bad. It was such a good strike.
That was a good catch by UPEI. Fortunately, coming back here for a scrum just inside the 30-yard line. And it's going to be a Queen scrum. So we're seeing here big scrum, both teams pushing super hard, and we're going to send the ball out wide on the left side to get to Queens wingers. And quick ball again here. We have a big run from Queens going back. Stopped by UPEI, but really good run.
Fantastic support. She looked quite isolated, and yet support was efficient.
And again here, we're seeing a good run from number 11 from Queens.
Carmen Isaac going for the score.
Powerful, really good run. Went straight in the middle and was able to get to the try line.
Big fend.
I see again.
And then the gas. She touches it down like she's done it before.
Absolutely. This is going to bring the score to 50-12 for Queens. And we will be ready for the conversion by Lizzie Gibson. The 8th kick of the game.
I have to say, at this point in the match, the Gales look simply unstoppable.
Conversion incoming, and then we'll see if we are adding 2 points to the score. And it is good. So this will bring the score 52-12 for Queens.
And the game of soccer is going to be in action next weekend with the Protocase U Sports Men's Soccer Championship, presented by Bell from Cape Breton University in Sydney, Nova Scotia, exclusively on CBC Gem and cbcsports.ca.
Great, and we are back in. We had long kick from UPEI, caught by number 7, Lizzie Gibson, and
straight in the hands of Danger Woman.
Going for a big run on the side.
Oh! As she tried to fend to find an offload. Number 9 from UPEI, Mia Fradsham, makes her drop the ball. What a run from the open side flanker.
Absolutely, such a good run, and we're now going to see a scrum from UPEI. They have the ball, and let's see both forwards back. And scrum is on. Both teams are pushing. They get the ball. And they're going to kick the ball out of bounds. And it's going to be a Queens line out.
There's a few replacement players that are on the field right now. Kira Alvarez, Kylie Musgrove, Maxie Grant, Sophia Taffel, and Robin Baker have entered the field for Queens.
Oh, and line out that went to UPEI. We were able to retrieve the ball, and then they're attacking straight in the middle, again, using their forwards. Stopped by Queens, and again, oh wow, good run by UPEI. Working hard with their forwards, Emily Duffy. What a great run.
Like a cannonball in the middle, it was brilliant.
Oh, and good hands here from UPEI, number 5, Abby Morris.
And that's a bit high, says the referee. And again, she's on fire.
Absolutely, being able to bring your team forward like that, using your forwards is super crucial here in the middle.
Good switch line. That's exciting rugby from UPEI. Space out wide.
Oh, and stopped by Queens.
Huge tackle.
And good here.
Good step.
Good stab, good run by UPEI. Again, working super hard in the middle of the field. Again, working with the forwards in the middle, using the pods. And then we're going out wide on the right. We're seeing a good run.
Dynamic.
Quick tip. Again, being able to break the line a little bit. Number 5 staying on her feet. A good tackle by Queens.
Number 9 kind of calming down the play.
Oh, and
This is exciting. This is exciting rugby. I can't breathe.
both teams
Oh,
are
and
working.
the penalty. That's too bad.
Both teams are working super hard in the middle of the field. And we're going to see here in number 9 going with a quick tip, passing to Lizzie Gibson, number 7.
Gibson's out there and like she's putting her name to the game. Play will stop because the play came close to a player that stayed on the ground, so safety will make the play stop.
We've had such a great run in the past few minutes.
We will go back to a scrum, I believe, to UPEI.
So both teams here on a break, making sure the player on the ground is okay.
Tickets for the 2023 Canada Life Vanier Cup in Kingston, Ontario begin at $20. Order your tickets to the biggest football game of the year by visiting vaniercup.com or by scanning the QR code on your screen.
And we're seeing the player getting back up, walking to the bench.
She's walking on her feet, but she'll need a little minute. And we are...
And I believe we have number 26 coming in for substitution. Number 26, Emilienne McCrory. Coming in as a substitution for our number 3, Emily Duffy.
I'm sad. She was having a stormer.
Absolutely strong runs in the middle, breaking the line. So we will be back here. We have a UPEI scrum.
They are deep in their end. It won't be easy to get out of there. However, it's a good position for a scrum. Queens is opening that right side, or I should say left side, for UPEI.
And the ball is put into play. Seeing big scrum. And we're seeing here UPEI working hard.
Emilienne showing that she can do everything that her friend Emily Duffy can do.
Absolutely. Using the forwards here is so crucial. We have a kick that is going to go right out of bounds.
Great kick. And Robin Baker was trying to control it, but couldn't stay in the field.
So we're going to see a line out from UPEI about in the middle of the field. Both teams getting ready.
Tessa Wood taking place to throw in the line out.
Good line out. Oh, and
Won't be straight. So the line out has to be thrown right in the middle of the channel. And we can see from our angle that it was just outside of that channel. So it hit the outside shoulder of our player.
And we will go for a Queen's scrum. Again, pretty much in the middle of the field. The ball put into play. Both teams pushing, and it is going out left. Both teams were looking for the ball. Number 11 from UPEI.
She
getting
is
in.
quick, and she
Big
will
run.
go all the way.
Big run by Rhea Johnson. Getting that ball on the ground, moving to the opposite end zone, running 50 yards. Great run.
What a run. The only thing she could have done better is to get a little bit closer to the score post. I'm sure her kicker will tell her that. But what a display of speed from the winger. She has been threatening over the game. We've seen her bursts of speed on the outside, and now it has paid off.
Absolutely, and this is going to add a 5-point to the score. And we will now see a conversion by UPEI. So bringing the score 52-17. Will we be adding 2 extra points? Wide conversion, fortunately falling a little bit on the side, so the score will be still at 52-17 for Queens.
PEI showing some great rugby, but can they challenge this Queens team?
Seeing again the run from number 11, Rhea Johnson. Strong legs, long strides, into the end zone.
Doing exactly what a winger is there to do, finding that try line.
And we are now back. Kick from Queens. That will be caught by UPEI. Good catch. I believe that was number 1. And we have UPEI here again working with their pods. Trying to move forward. Stopped by Queens. Strong tackle.
What a hit.
And we're going to see UPEI trying to kick it out. Caught by Queens, number 9. Good catch. And they're going to go out wide on the left side.
And the little knock on. And it is taken back from a player who's in front of that knock on. So it becomes a penalty for offside.
And we're going to see here UPEI going kick for touch, which is going to bring their line out to the 46-yard line, just in Queens' half.
And I remind you that this field is lined for soccer, football, and rugby. If you look at the black lines, you will find where the 10-meter lines are, as well as the 22-meter lines, but the outside lines are the yellow lines. However, it is way too easy for us to use the numbers of the football field, and it's easy for us to describe using them.
So we have a substitution here for UPEI. Number 5 getting off. I think we have number 16, McKenna Munn, getting in.
Line out is stolen by Gibson. And Queens take it forward.
Gonna see big run, number 7.
The danger of this game.
And tackled by UPEI.
And this
close
time
to the try
she
line.
makes no mistakes and she keeps her ball as she gets very close to the line.
We're super close to the try line. Queens trying to stay on their legs, pushing forward. We have UPEI protecting that line. And they're gonna go for a kick. Trying to get outside of their 22. Recovered by Queens. And again, stopped by UPEI.
We're gonna try to play out wide with the skip pass. Unfortunately, it was forward.
So we're gonna go back to the middle here. And I believe we'll have a substitution right before the scrum. We have number 23 and number 24 coming in for Queens.
Lauren Bonds and Mathia McRae. And we'll see number 10, Taylor Perry, and number 13, Rachel Cullum, step out of the field. As they hug their teammates, I believe they are confident at this point in the match.
And here we're seeing the scrum getting set up. UPEI scrum. And the ball is in. Recovered by UPEI. And we're seeing a run by number 11. Again on the right side. Working hard. Number 11, Rhea Johnston. And then back in the middle, working with the forwards. Again here, good run by Emilienne. Working in the middle. Here, UPEI.
The fake pass. Ball movement is being really good for UPEI.
Absolutely.
But they don't seem to be able to attack the line fast enough to preserve the overlaps that they're creating for a few seconds.
We're going to see here a big kick by UPEI.
And the pressure on the winger. She tiptoes out of the tackle, but she's caught back.
Queens winger, Mika Matukubo. Good run. And now we can see here Queens had the ball. Unfortunately, we've seen a knock on. So it's going to be scrum UPEI.
And what a matchup on that foresight, eh? Matsukobo, with her 3 tries, going against Rhea Johnston with the gigantic speed.
Absolutely, and we just had a substitution coming in for UPEI. Number 24, Georgia Cook. And we'll be ready for the scrum. The ball being put in by number 23. Oh, and big scrum by Queens. We're able to recover the ball. And then going out wide. And it will be a try for Queens off of that scrum. Good strength, good speed afterwards by the backs.
I think it's number 24, Mattia McRae. Well played by number 9, who gets it away just in time to find her first-year winger, McRae.
Absolutely good recovery, which will now bring the score to 57-17 for Queens, and we'll be ready for a conversion by Lizzie Gibson.
It does look like Lizzie Gibson can do it all on the field.
Absolutely.
She's moved from her open side flanker position to the 8-man. She carries, she kicks, she passes.
Waiting on that conversion here. The kick by Lizzie Gibson will be in. So we'll be adding 2 points to Queens' score, bringing it 59-17 for Queens.
The 2023 U Sport Women's Soccer Championship is next weekend in Kingston, Ontario, and you can get your tickets today by visiting usports.ca/tickets or by scanning the QR code on your screen. The U Sport Women's Soccer Championship will take place November 9 to 12 at Queen's University.
So we're now back in here at the 62nd minute. And we got Queens recovering that ball. Trying to do a skip pass, but still keeping that ball. And we got a tackle from UPEI. Oh, and we have a run here.
Matsukobo going around, getting away, and getting tackled.
Good.
And the turnover is good.
Absolutely.
Great position.
Good tackle by number 22, Jasmine Motadi, making sure to stop Queens. And here we went kick for touch, and we'll see a UPEI's line out just in Queens' half.
I think I got my wingers wrong. It looks like it's Alana Maybe on the far side with the speed.
See, long line out, but
so she's calling that the opposition has jumped before the lineup was thrown, so this was the first infringement. However, she has stopped it because even on the advantage, the lineup wasn't straight, so she goes back to the broken arm penalty.
and we're seeing here UPEI went for quick touch, but recovered by number 7 from Queens.
Will she go all the way? I don't think so.
Strong
Huge tackle.
Number 11, Rhea Johnston from UPEI, stopping Lizzie Gibson with a strong tackle. But we still have Queens getting closer to the try line, just a few inches, working hard.
And it is held up. So they'll get a chance to kick out of their zone. Whenever the ball comes into the try zone, if it is not dotted down by the team who brought it in, then it will be a goal line dropout, as we're about to see.
So we're seeing the kick here, caught by number 17 from Queens, Kira Alferez. Queens trying a quick pass.
Intercept! Very good.
Big run by UPEI, stopped in the middle of the field, but good interception there.
What a way to show character.
And here, Emilienne. And we're gonna have a UPEI scrum.
McKenna Munn was met with strong force in the midfield. But what an intercept. What a way to get out of your fire zone.
Absolutely, and giving that momentum to UPEI. They're now getting ready for that scrum.
So exciting.
We're seeing both teams here getting back in position. And the ball is put in.
And it goes straight out of the tunnel, so it will be a reset scrum. The ball has to travel between the feet of any player of the front row before it comes out.
So again, we're seeing both teams getting set up.
Lauren Missner is in charge of the put-in.
And put into play. Both teams working super hard. Ball retrieved by UPEI, and we're seeing a good run here.
Great footwork.
Again, number 11, Rhea Johnston, working super hard to break that line. And we're gonna see a kick.
Regathered by PEI.
Oh.
Little knock on.
So we're gonna
Ball
have
goes to ground. It will be a scrum to the Queen's Gales.
absolutely, we're still in the middle of this field. We have both teams getting into position. And this
PEI
Queen
leaving
scrum.
both sides open at the back, in the backfield.
And we're going to see huge run from number 12 from Queens, Madison Donnelly, trying to break the line. And here we're seeing the ball pass to number 14, Miku Matsukubo, but stopped by UPEI. Again here.
Big wrestle in the midfield.
Oh, and quick tip.
Nice short line.
One from
And
number
the
5.
switch.
Oh,
She tried to offload, but it was intercepted.
and we've had UPEI getting that ball and kicking it out of bounds to get out of there.
To get the pressure off a little bit, because that looked like it was going
But I believe we will come back to an advantage that we've had.
A scrum.
A scrum, yeah.
We've hit the 70th minute of this game. Of course, it is the referee that has the official time, but Queens having 59 points over UPEI. It is fair to say that they will take this game and go through with their on their road to the Molinex Trophy.
And we're seeing here UPEI winning that scrum, getting the ball and kicking out of their 22. Recovered by Queens. Staying doing big runs by number 12. Offloading to 14.
And she will get her 4th at the end of this game. Mika Matsukubo. What a way to finish this match.
Absolutely. Big runs, good passes. And they were able to get that final try.
What a game for her.
Absolutely. We've seen her on both sides of the field. And that try will bring the score 64-17.
And with the final conversion for Gibson.
I think the furthest we've had today, closer to the out of bounds line. Will we see an extra 2 points at the end of this game? Long kick that was in. Great long out wide kick.
Beautiful kick.
Lizzie Gibson adding 2 points to the team score, bringing it 66 Queens to 17 UPEI.
At this point, you don't have pressure when you play. You want to play with fun. You want to try things out.
And we are back on.
You want to enjoy being out there in the cold, but dry with your teammates.
Absolutely.
Playing good rugby, putting a show, playing with your smile.
Good hands here from Queens.
Even for UPEI, it's a good time to be proud and represent their school.
And we had a quick tap.
Their conference. They did not make it easy.
Seeing here Queens playing super fast, running hard. Stepped by number 11, but stopped by UPEI.
The 9 going with a little show and go and good support, but too late with the support. It will be a penalty for UPEI, giving them a chance to get out of the zone or to decide to just kick it out. They've had enough. They want to keep their bodies healthy, and I do understand them. This marks the end of the 3rd quarterfinal of the day. It is the Queens Gales that take it with a score of 66 against UPEI, who put on a strong show and a strong defensive performance and still putting 17 points on the board. You are watching the U Sports Women's Rugby Championship on CBC, and the last quarterfinal of the day will come up in about 20 minutes at at 7 o'clock with the Rouge et Or of the Université Laval playing against UBC Thunderbirds, the winner of the BC Conference. Do not miss it. We will see you in 20 minutes.
Will be presented by CBC Johnson Staffley, U-Sports Delegate. La joueuse du match, Nike, du côté de UPEI, the Nike player of the game, Fort Panthers, numéro 7, number 7.
As we see both team line up to congratulate player of the game on the UPEI side, it is
number 7, Emma McLean.
And with no surprise, the women of the game, Lizzie Gibson. Congratulations to both of them. And with this, we will see you in 20 minutes for the last quarterfinal of the U-Sport Women's Rugby Championship.
Hey U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team. U-Sports on CBC, presented by les championnats U-Sport à Radio-Canada. Une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada. Nike, just do it. Faites-le. Fox 40, celebrating more than a decade of the Fox 40 U-Sports Coach of the Year Award Program. Fier partenaire des prix de l'entraîneur de l'année U-Sport. Veriburn, medical supply partner of Varsity Athletics since 1979. Partenaire du sport universitaire depuis 1979. Barron, exclusive supplier of U-Sports Championship rings. Le fournisseur exclusif des bagues du championnat U-Sport.